I come from two countries with extreme alcohol problems, Scotland and Australia. And I discovered when I started to drink that I was an alcoholic. And so I ran away to America. And all my Australian friends said, what are you going to go out there in America for, mate? You're fine, mate. You're not a bloody alcoholic. You're just like us. I know. People used to kick the door open backstage after the show, and they'd be just, legless. They'd be like, and they would love you, but they always sounded like they wanted to fight you. They go, shit hot, mate. Bloody shit hot. I'll come back tomorrow night and I'm going to bring 7 more mates. Australians are great when they're drunk because they say something to you. You've said nothing, but they still disagree with you. My people. And speaking of 1988, not a big time in my career, but I was playing in the Bridge Hotel in Mildura, and nobody came. With a solo band, I had a band and everything, but it's sad. We held the record for the most number of people there with Men at Work, and then I went back a few short years later, and I also held the record for the least number of people there. And eventually this disco closed across the street, and 40 or 50 drunken insurance salesmen came across to us. They were a fun bunch in a group. And after I finished the show, a guy came backstage, kicks the door open, and goes, Mike, that was unreal, man. And the great thing about drunks is they always want to impart this gem of wisdom before they go from their, alcohol-sodden brain to you. Just leave you with something, leave you with a little gem here, mate. So now, why you played that down under, mate? Oregon, Oregon. Oregon, you played that better than the original. But I've gotten to play the song in all different formats. I even got to play it with the great Ringo Starr. I played in Ringo's band. And that's amazing, because it's Ringo Starr. And they called me up. He didn't call me up, but somebody called me up. He said, do you want to play with Ringo? And I said, I'm sorry, what? Yes, of course. Signed on for that, and I'm on stage with Ringo, and I would turn around, and I'd go, there's Ringo. I'm on stage with Ringo Starr, and I'd go, there's Ringo, he was in the Beatles. And I'd freak myself out, and I'd be playing a song, a couple of songs later, and I'd think, am I dreaming this? I'm weird, kind of hallucinogenic flashback, and I'd go, oh, there he is, there he is. He was always looking back at me going, I know. There's the Beatles. I wanted to be in the Beatles, when I was young. I said to my father, who had a music shop in Scotland, I says, can I be in the Beatles, Daddy? He says, no, you can't be in the Beatles. Can I have a pony? It was either the Beatles or I'd be having a pony. I didn't play the Beatles, and I didn't get a pony, but I got to play with Ringo. And I made a mistake because I went straight from Ringo. You get treated very well with Ringo's band. You're in a Gulfstream 4. Beautiful plane. 20 minutes after you finish the show, 45,000 feet, flying silently through the air. With a woman saying, do you like a lobster sandwich, Mr. Hay? Thank you very much. And Ringo sitting opposite going, it's all right, Colin. It's not bad, It's not bad. Not bad, it's right, boss. And then I made the mistake of dovetailing my own tour at the end of Ringo's tour, so I went straight from the Gulfstream 4 to the minivan in St. Louis. It wasn't the best idea that I had. I should have, given myself a bit of a break, a bit of a comfort zone, just to kind of come straight into my own tour, filling the minivan up with gas. The band are asleep in the van. I'm thinking, there's something wrong here. I went in to pay the woman for the gas. I think she was a woman. She reminded me of Pat from Saturday Night Live. And she said, "Do you have a nice accent? Where are you from?" I said, "Well, originally I'm from Scotland." She said, "Scotland, huh? What are you doing here?" I said, "I live here." She said, "Do you live in America?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "I don't like it here." I said, "Really?" She said, "I don't like it here." I said, "Well, if you could live anywhere, where would you live?" She said, "Probably the land down under."
Yeah!
I said, "Really?" She said, "Yeah, probably the land down under." I said, "Do you know I wrote that song?" She said, "What?" I said, "I wrote that song." She said, "You did not." You did not. Just then, Jeff, the sleepy-eyed tour manager, walks in from the minivan, and I said, "Hey, Jeff, what do you think is the most popular song that I've ever written?" He went, "I don't know." There was no help. She said, "Anyway, I know you didn't write that song, because you don't remind me at all of Sting." He's good though, isn't he, that Sting? He's got a good career, that boy. You know the best thing about Sting? His shoulders. Next time you see Sting on the television, have a look at his shoulders. Awesome. He's been doing like yoga for 30 years, you know, and he's got nice cuts. He always wears those cut-off t-shirts to accentuate things until he's playing. He gives that triceps a wee bit of a kick. Whenever I watch the television, you know, I see him singing those songs. Wow, those songs are fantastic. They're still timeless. Playing that bass sounds fantastic. He's singing great. Saying all that business, incredible. You know, I go, "Jeez, look at those shoulders." He's thinking that as well. He's singing away, going, "Oh, I can still got it. I can sing great. These songs will last forever. Playing this bass, great, but." I've never met Sting. Actually, I met him once, but he wouldn't have met, but it was just, you know, passing. You know. I liked it, you know. I never met Bob Dylan either. I'd like to meet Bob Dylan, maybe work with Bob Dylan, you know. Not writing a song or anything, maybe just fixing a car. They could just with the hood up, you know, see Bob with the crack in his bum show, you know. Leaning back going, "Yeah, I think it's the alternator, it's the alternator." So Bob. Or else just go to Costco with Bob and Sting, you know, get one of them big carts. You know? Pile stuff in there like Ringo passes and stuff. "What do you need, Bob?" "Toilet paper. I need a lot of toilet paper."